Number 4. Welcome back to DDEE. We're on layer 3 at the moment. We're making our way down through layer. Haven't found our layer branches yet. That's right. Not sure what I'd prefer. Probably snake over spider because we haven't found any our poison yet. And then I guess we'll usually always prefer swamp over shells. Okay, how are we for LRD? 9%. We can't hit them both anyway. Okay, doesn't matter. Alright, getting in this choke point here. So I don't have to fight a whole bunch of wolves at once. Ooh, okay, that was some sort of magical ringmail, which we can't carry. What can we drop? Guess we don't need multiple ones of Ice Blast. We can come get one if the other one runs out. Okay, so there's our poison resistance. That's 15-14. So we're losing 1 EV and we're exchanging poison resistance for our corrosion resistance. I think that's a pretty easy keep. Cool. So I guess now we wouldn't mind... Ooh, there's Sonia. Okay, well let's deal with the Spiny Frog and then we'll worry about her. But I guess we wouldn't... Oh, that one hurt. We wouldn't mind Spider now. Or at least so much. Okay, as far as... we can Ice Blast her, that will kill her. Polymorph is also very effective against Sonia. Because if you polymorph her into something that doesn't hold a weapon, she'll drop her Distortion Sword. Let's see. She's got Venom this time. That didn't work. Again. We just failed 2 83% chances in a row. RNG, please. And we get the Acid Dragon, whose armour we just dropped. That's unfortunate. It's alright. Got her with this. Got it? Her? I guess it's still her. With the stone arrow. Here's another enchanted blowgun. Except I dropped the other one, so I guess I don't really care. That's right. The hand crossbow of Venom is basically the same thing, but with fewer item slots. At least just for the Venom bolts. For the Venom needles. Yeah, there we go. Ruined helmet. +2 helmet, okay. Yeah, that's better than the +2 hat. It's got 1 base AC, whereas the hat has 0. I don't like it very much though. It really does not go very well with this body armor. We're very garish yellow right now. Evocations to 13. That was a Naga, so that's Snake. 13's higher than I meant to go. I wanted to go to 12. So we'll turn that off. And then I think let's turn on... Let's make some changes. It's time to go get some defenses, I think. So I'm going to focus fighting. And I should turn on more spellcasting. Yeah, those two will work for now. No, my spellcasting's fine. Because I haven't had any mana, or too many mana problems at the moment. Because I've got a good hand crossbow and a good sword to switch to. Maybe I'll get more dodging. Okay. And then, once we get short blades to 12, which is the min delay for this one, then I'll turn spellcasting back on. Or if I start having some mana problems. Go crossbow. Let's not get constricted. Okay. Animate skeleton's really good in Snake. Because first of all the individual Nagas are really strong, so the skeletons of them are strong, but they still constrict, so they do unavoidable damage to monsters. Okay. Use our skeletons here to avoid being Petrified. Easy enough. There's an oak plant. I guess the enchant weapon scroll would be pretty nice. I have application though, don't I? No, I have the ability to learn it. Alright, let's see if I can just pull it to me. Okay, we got it halfway. Failed that time. Okay, we took 2 shots. Was that worth it? Maybe. I don't know. But we have a +7 hand crossbow now. Ow. Okay, we're starting to get into having to heal again territory. Did I just say stuff? I did. In my auto pickup, I should be getting unknown magical staves. Failed stone arrow? 3%, okay. Let's see. Staff of Wizardry, okay. Good to have. Maybe one day, if we're lucky enough to find Shatter, it'll really help us out with that. I'm going to drop Lignification. And probably these books that I'm carrying around. I don't know, Petrify gives me a hex, but it's not stronger than my hex wands will be. Or even are. So I don't think I'll bother with that. Portal Projectile. Yeah, sure, let's just learn it. Can always forget it later. Put it on, I don't know, E. Alright, and then we can drop all our books. Gives us some more slots too. Alright, so that's our left reader. I'm used to just diving straight into my rune branches, or at least very soon. But this is not a real-time speedrun. So we won't be doing that. We'll actually be clearing layer. It feels like a while since I've even been to layer 5 at all. Wonder Disintegration. It's effectively... I have good evocation skill at 13, but this is effectively a conjuration that checks MR. Oh hey, there's Swamp. So we got the 2 that we wanted. These guys are slow, so I could just kite him. And apparently you can't animate a leech. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Bit of poison and some stone arrows. Oh, wow, okay. Well, that hurt a lot. Let's heal. Your essence is drained. Yep, figures. I think I did jinx it last episode. I got really lucky in the beginning, and then the last few times, all of them have cost me. For these 2, I can LRD them both. Can't get them both in the main blast though. Okay. I guess if I start using LRD more often, my magic's going to be more of an issue. It's a level 5 spell. Maybe I should be training some spell casting. We'll see. We'll try to resist it. That's 5 death yaks all at once. Alright. How about I make a lesser servant to help me out here? Okay, well he killed the lesser servant, but that's okay, we got him in the process. And in doing so we got to make a yak skeleton. I was hoping we could get a second one, and then I could sort of start the fight where our skeletons would start winning it. Okay, into the choke point. And then Pain Sword is going to be the best way to hurt them. They have a lot of AC, so they can't resist the pain though. Can't resist the pain. Ow. He's nearly dead. Okay, good. Oh wait, no, I didn't get him. I got that one though. Okay, so we healed again. Okay, that was a bit sketchy in terms of not healing while I'm 40 HP, but I did it, and I got rewarded for my greed. Don't want to shoot my bolts at that guy while he's in lava, because I'm going to lose them. There we go. More ID. Let's go the Wand of Acid. That's another very good wand. If I had that ID'd, I could have used that against the Death Yaks. Wand of Scattershot. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's drop out Disintegration. Yeah, it's probably worth it. I don't know. Not a huge fan of Disintegration wands now that they can no longer dig. Alright, level 5. I think we're speeding up a little bit now. We've got over our initial humps of being a weak caster. Come on. They're just expertly dodging the stone arrow. Again, more Death Yaks. Again, back into a choke point. Yaks can't open doors. I'd be afraid if they could. So I can use the door as one of my walls. Catopolis. Okay, I've got to take these guys slowly. If you get petrified by them, they'll probably kill you. So you got to move out of the dust every time they hit you. Fine. Blink Frog is nearby. Oh, the bottom left corner. Couldn't even see him. I'm like Camouflage Frog. Short Blades to 10. We've got 2 more levels of that. Yeah, I think I can wait for spellcasting. Alright. My last potion is Invis. More enchant weapon. Get a +8 hand crossbow. And confusion. That's a good hex wand. Yep. Paralysis would be better, but we don't have that. I've got 5 mutation. I'm kind of tempted to... the frail's fine. Yeah, we have not seen a single shield. Yep. I would really like to have a buckler. For only 4 points, you can get quite a lot of protection out of the shield from it. For LRD here, I can get bonus damage because these are metal walls, but I can't affect it. Really? My LRD only works on rock walls? Okay. Apparently I'm not like the deep trolls. Shows you how much I use LRD, that I don't know that. Earth Magic to 11. Okay. I don't really want to walk on the slime wall to get a skeleton out of that guy. This is a lot of blink frogs. It's kind of scary. It's hard to get in choke points against them because they blink behind you. But we're okay. If I were really scared, I would have summoned a demon. It's basically McCleb in a nutshell. If you're scared, summon a demon. And then you should probably be fine. Are these all our stairs? No, there's one over here. Okay. Well, let's not fight for Okla plants. Seems like a good way to unnecessarily lose HP. Even if I went and got the armour to give me arc corrosion, it just does not seem worth. More enchant weapon scrolls. I've already got a +9 hand crossbow. In my world record speedrun game, I think I only found 3 the entire game. More frogs. I'd still kind of like to get in this choke point rather than getting surrounded by all those frogs. Still got surrounded anyway, of course, but at least it's not 4 of them. I was kind of lazy there, but I should have animated all of those skeletons. I think I butchered 2 of them. Oh well. New gloves. I don't think that can be better than archery. No, definitely not. Fighting to 6. There's a Hydra. That might be... Is that our first Hydra? I think it might be. But it's fine. We have skeletons. If I didn't, I'd summon a demon. And mostly let the demon, or 2, maybe even, take care of it. And when you have a Hydra skeleton, it absolutely just owns things. Should even own itself here. Oh wow, okay, our skeleton lost to the real Hydra. Fair enough, I guess. I don't recognize this layer ending. Oh, it might be a Catopolis Death Yak type 1. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, right, I forgot that I had our poison. I was getting a bit afraid of that Black Mamba, but then I remembered. Okay, we've got a nice natural kill hole here where we can just fight things one at a time. We're losing our health though. Can I get some back, please? We ended up losing quite a lot there. More Eclipse? There's nothing I'm trying to buy, right? Wands of Heal Wounds. Oh, if only. if only. If only there were still Wands of Heal Wounds. Potion of Heal Wounds. I'm not in a huge hurry for that though. Elephants again. And I've got a spiny frog coming from behind me. Maybe I'll confuse him. I did not get him. Okay, we failed twice, so 76% chance to fail. I don't know what's up with my chances. My RNG is all over the shop this game. Yeah. Well, it's definitely a Catopolis type 1. Okay. It's fine. Got quite a few skeleton brothers here. Alright, so we want to not charge in. We want to have more open area here so that we can, when he calcifies, we can still dodge around like this. And he's just got me 3 turns in a row. I need you to calm down, sir. Can we get all these guys with an LRD? Not without really getting ourselves. How about now? That's a bit better. Yeah, sure. Might hit me. Yeah, it might hit our skeleton. It's okay. Yeah, it worked. Earth magic to 12. What does that make it? 4%. Yeah, okay. So I shouldn't be worried at all about using LRD now. That Catopulus shot really hurt. Let's get out of the dust. Yeah, good. Thank you, Mac healing though. Ooh, that's a volley of spikes. That's a manticore. We have a lot of skeletons though. And they're death yaks, so they should be really strong. Level 14. We get resistant to negative energy. Great. Ow. I think I'm dying here. You can take one more big shot. One more. That wasn't big. Okay. Back to 80. Again, the power of McLeb. We were just at 40 or so, and then now we're back at 80. Just from killing a yak and a death yak. Same thing here, especially here. When you get this long corridor, don't just run in, because you're gonna get petrified. Back out. I should tell my guys to back out too. And then now we're more in the open. You can actually help. And by help, I mean they're actually just doing it. Okay, we've got an artifact dagger, which is worth checking because we have 10.8 short blade skill and a glowing staff, which we can't carry. I think it might be time to drop stones. I think our sandblast time has come and gone. As sad as that makes me to say. Yeah, let's stop getting stones. Okay, this stuff. Staff of Earth. Okay, this is interesting. Alright. So there are a few different things that this does. First of all, it's an enhancer staff. So it makes the power of all our earth magic stronger. In the case of Stone Arrow, it means more damage. In the case of Pass Wall, it means you can potentially get through more rock. It also allows you to use it as a melee weapon. So when you're using enhancer staves, generally speaking, they're not, I wouldn't say they're a great weapon to use because you have to train 3 things for them. You have to train the staff skill itself, or staves, because that's how quickly you attack with them, how accurate you are. But you also then have to train the magic school and evocations. The thing about this is that we've already done evocations and we've already done earth magic. So if I wanted to train this, I'd only need to do staves. Probably I'm not going to do that in this game though. Use it as a weapon, and the reason for that is because a sword of pain, or a pain weapon with necromancy training does so much more damage, and we've already got that going. But this is decent to have, especially when I start getting, if I start getting, because I'll need, without a magic god, I'll need luck to help me. But if I start getting the top tier earth magic spells, and we start using shadow and that sort of thing, it'll be really good to have. Great. And I'll need an ID scroll to see what that dagger is. I think that's basically our last 6 done. There might be one more of those little things. Okay. Alright, well we did it. I don't know, I probably should have made a demon there. We basically just tanked the Hydra while we shot some stone arrows at it. Yep, that's it. Okay. So I know Snorg is on my D11, which is as far as I got. I haven't seen Orc yet, so it looks like we're having to go fight Snorg, which is fine now. We can make demons, so we're not really as afraid as we were. Not layer 5. There we go, D11. Here we are. Snorg is here somewhere. There she is. How likely are we to hex her? 43%, that's really high. I think we just try to confuse wand her. If we can get a clear shot. The yak won't let me. There we go. Nope. Nope. Now she's Zerk. There we go, we got her. Okay. Because she's berserk, she's confusedly really quick. There we got her. The power of wands. It's not something I get to show off very often. I don't tend to like training evocations, but when I have it, I won't deny how good wands are. Ow. I think I want a demon. This is hurting. We have no RC, so we're taking a lot of damage from him. Staff of Cold. Yeah. I don't think we need a Staff of Cold. I can't see us relying heavily on cold spells. Definitely we don't want more wands of disintegration. Turn those off in auto pickup. I can probably drop flame as well. So let's see. We don't need another digging. We don't need another confusion. More acid's always good. Don't really need enslavement again, or ice blast, or scattershot. Okay. Oh yeah, scattershot. Yeah, that would have been really good against the hydras. Yeah, okay. I should remember that. New stuff. Summoning. I've kind of found most of the staves that I would want. I've got Wizardry and Earth. I guess a Staff of Energy would also be good. Again, if and when we start using Shatter. Or say we start using Crystal Sphere. He drank a potion. Wow. Okay, so we've got an invis orc here somewhere. There he is. Unfortunately for him, an orc warrior at this stage isn't too scary. Let's LRD this guy. I like as well how LRD blows open walls, which is part of what I was going for there. This is a good value LRD right there. Not so good. And again, like always, fight things one at a time. Short blades to 11, so that's almost at our min delay. Okay, good. Right, that was a lot of orcs, but not the actual orc entrance. So we're gonna keep going. It has to be on this floor. That's an ogre mage. That worries me. 17% chance for paralyze if I don't have my sword out. With my sword, that's 2%, so I guess that's not too bad. He had bolt of fire, it looked like. I know he's sitting on this tile here, but I can't get an LRD that definitely hits him. Yeah, we only got the small one. What about confused chance? No, it's too low. Let's take him up. If he's gonna paralyze me, I want him to be on his own. He's got Crystal Spear. Okay, so I need to be Need to be wary of that. Good, boom. If you get unlucky with a crystal spear roll, it will ignore your AC and most of your damage shaving. Got it? Okay. Should be stone arrowing these zombies. Pain does nothing to them. Encrusted cloak. What have we got? Scarf with repel missiles. Alright, let's see. How brave am I? Brave? +4 dex. Yeah, so it's 2 extra AC and 2 extra EV. Yeah, I think that's 2 AC and 2 EV is probably worth the repel missiles. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. So we're gonna drop that. Wonder paralysis, awesome. So I'd like to ID that as well. There are a few different things that we're all trying to get IDs for. That means I can drop paralysis. No, other way. I can drop confusion. I may as well just have them both. Wand of lightning, I don't want. It's loud, it tends to miss a lot, and it no longer lets you break from mesmerization. Let's see. Like this guy. We can just confuse him. Apparently we can't. Took us 361s in a row. How are we going for short blades? We've got one more level left. And still no shields, I think. Yeah, no shields. Never a buckler. Okay, I want to get in this hallway. Don't want to have multiple wargs. More acid. I guess I don't need to carry multiple acids. Can come and get it if the other one runs out. A gargoyle. These guys you can LRD. They count as a wall for the purposes of the spell. And it really hurts them. So it's good. Stone arrow again. I don't think pain affects vampire mosquitoes. The volume of bewitching translocation. It has nothing we want. Yep, we'll ignore it then. Enchant armour. I guess our gloves of archery are very good to enchant because they're a piece of armour that we're probably going to be sticking with for the whole game. Alright, let's LRD him. He's gone invis, but we know where he is. Can I get him anywhere there? What if I do this? I have to get myself. Okay. So we'll just shoot some stone arrows at him. Got him. Okay. Okay, yeah, our orc, we did see orc. I was just thinking what had to be here. Yeah, okay, there it is. Let's go into orc. I tend to prefer doing orc before I finish the dungeon. And especially if we have our sword out, we've got pretty good MR for these sorcerers. 1% paralyzed, yeah, okay, that's fine. 1% paralyzed sounds pretty good to me. That's an orc warlord with a great sword of electrocution. What's our paralyzed chance on him? 40%. What about enslavement? If we get an enslavement off on this guy, the same. Let's try. No. Again? No. Okay, and we're taking massive damage. Okay, so this is a bit of a worry. When we go down here, there's an orc warlord with a great sword of elect just sitting there. I've got a lot of agility. I could quaff one of those. I've only got one invis. I'm not super keen to use that. Maybe I'll just do a bit more dungeon. The prospect of fighting him at the stairs there with God knows whatever else is a bit daunting. So we can come back. I tend to like doing Orc first, but that doesn't mean I should be a slave to doing it. You should always be flexible in the way you approach the dungeon, the way you approach everything really, your skill builds, your item builds, all of that stuff. For Kirky, I want a demon to help. She can summon Monstrous Menagerie. Let's go again. Which is always, can be kind of rough. How about her chance to hex me? Only 5% with my sword out, which is fine. It might not look like the orange demon is helping here, but he has reach. Does it actually say that? Yeah, he can sting from a distance. So he is in fact helping, even though it doesn't quite look like it. Deep Elf Mage. Let's LRD him. Good. Okay, this looks like our vault's entrance. I think this is the one that quite often has wizards in it. I'm better off on this side because there's a little bit of a natural hallway here. When you're fighting stuff one at a time, it's a deep troll of McLeb. It's a very good time. I want my sword out. Necromancers can agony you, which halves your HP. And then wizards can paralyze you or banish you. Both of which sound unpleasant to me. Cool. Let's just keep going while we've got a big army. ID paralysis. It's almost empty. I don't have recharging though. Okay, well that's the first one that I'd like to recharge. How about enslavement on these guys? Could I grab one of these? No. Enslavement hasn't been too hot. Oh no, we did get one. I'm crazy. We got him. Okay, good. Okay. And then I can attack him. It's no longer charmed, as you'd expect. There's our vault. There's a silver ring. We need to drop more stuff. Let's drop the dagger of venom. I can do much the same thing with the hand crossbow, and it's better. It's more damage. Poison resistance. No, we don't need that. We have a poison armor, so that's fine. Double-headed ogre. Help me, skeletons. He's pretty poisoned. I think he might just tick down. Come on. No. Okay, one stone arrow for good luck. Fighting to 10. Short blades is... I guess it's a -1 aptitude, which isn't amazing, but... Feels like we've been trying to get this final point of short blades for a long time. Ooh, okay, I want that. A lightning rod. All the evocables are pretty good when you have evocation straining. And in fact, some of them are good even without it. I gotta drop things. We're getting out of hand. I'm gonna drop polymorph. Anything that I could polymorph, I could instead just paralyze it. What are these guys doing? They're just in there, just doing basilisk things. Could jailbreak them. I can do the glass walls. Oh, because they're technically rock, aren't they? Yeah, they're just translucent rock, okay. Not actually glass. Okay, there would have been a Staff of Earth if we didn't already have one. Ring of Flight, don't need that. Really not sure what I want to do about this Warlord, Josephine. We have some RN, which is good against her Ghostly Flame. Can also probably just paralyze her. Yeah, like that. Oh, that certainly makes the fight against her much more trivial. We've been slowed, so I want to get in this hallway. And also, my short sword does nothing against these, so I should be using my magic. That's better. That wasn't too hard. Okay, D13. Do I keep doing dungeon or do I go try to do orc? I don't know. Let's do 14. I'll leave 15. 15 is the scariest because the entrance vault into depths often has quite dangerous monsters in it. It's an artifact halberd. I really like that tile. That particular artifact I think looks really cool. Is this going to be an ant vault? No, just one random ant. Okay, ID. Go the dagger. It's a vamp dagger. As nice as it is to have vamp as a deep dwarf, on a dagger it's really underwhelming because you're barely going to vamp anything. It's also only a +2 dagger, and it has a downside on it in the slow. So, no, we're not using that. Yeah, let's read this. Silence. Oh. Would have been nice to have as an emergency against an ancient lich or something like that. God damn. We can't even enchant anything. Alright, well I'll turn those off in auto pickup. Man, first world problems. I have nothing to enchant with all these enchant weapon scrolls I keep finding. Must be rough. Okay, I can get really good value LRD out of these. Not if I miscast it though. There you go, that's better. Being lazy again. Animate skeletons really quite annoying to use with auto butcher. More int. Centaur actually won. Okay, Francis. He's scary. Oh, she, right? Yeah. Okay. She can summon demons as well as an iron shot. If I'm going to fight her, which I guess I don't need to, but well, I definitely can't summon greater demons at 45% hostile. I'll have to train more invocations if I want to do that. But I can summon lesser ones and then hopefully not get iron shot to death. If I'm going to fight her though, I may as well take this first crossbow shot. Because she's asleep, it won't miss. Well, it did no damage though, just poison her. Alright, well we want some demons. She's mighted as well. I don't know about this, guys. She has good MR. Yeah, only 14% chance. I guess we just go more demons. Let's just make 3 demons. And then take this really slowly, because we might be about to take a massive iron shot. We didn't. Okay. That went about as well as you could have hoped, considering that she drank might. Alright. That's really annoying. There's quite a bit of HP there. But we should just get back with these guys. That's day 14 done. I think I still haven't seen a single shield this game. No, okay. Well, the plan's going to be to go into Orc. Let's head to... If I do 0, it will take me to the entrance and not actually into it. Yeah, so let's just camp on the entrance, because we've got to figure out what buffs we want to use to fight this Orc Warlord. But we're going to do it to begin the next one. So you'll have to come back then. See ya.